I bought a piano about a year ago. I moved out of London, moved to the countryside, and I finally had like enough space in the kitchen to put this piano. And I found this drunk, obnoxious, upright. It's like having an old man in the house. You're not really sure if you want there, like an old granddad who you know he should be there because you love him, but he keeps just saying really politically incorrect things. You know, one of those guys. That's what my piano's like. He kind of looks at me every morning, he's like, what the fuck are you looking at? I'm like, sorry. Anyway, we become really good friends, and it happened with this song. It was a very strange experience for me because I've spent the last sort of 15 years of my life hunched over a guitar. And when you write, just physically, the act of being hunched over a guitar, you look inwards. It's very introspective. You're you're in your own head. It's very me. And then suddenly you sit at a piano and you're suddenly confronted with this face-to-face object. And you kind of, for some reason, every time I sit there, I fix my shirt. I mean, look how straight Nikolai's sitting right now compared to how I was. But it does this. It kind of demands this respect. And I was really intimidated by this drunken piano that lives in my house. And then I had this moment where it reminded me of something. I was just staring at this wooden board. And I went to a Catholic school for 3 years when I was a kid. An Italian Catholic school, and I remembered. I heard that. So inappropriate, but I'm kind of with you. You sound like my drunk piano, politically incorrect piano. That's what he said. I remind you of what? But it does. It reminded me of a confessional booth, where you're told you're speaking to God. There's another guy on the other side. But I remember as a kid thinking how funny this thing was that I was speaking to a piece of wood, this wooden wall. And at the end of the day, even as a kid, I remember thinking to myself, yes, I can maybe talk for hours about how I don't agree with what I'm doing right now, but I'm having a moment where I get to tell myself, I get to confess to myself about what I want to change. And it reminded me of that. I don't know why. This wooden paneling on this piano just reminded me of confessing. And this confession came out. And this is a song called Things I Thought I'd Never Do. You haven't heard it yet, you don't have to clap. Have you heard it? Have you bought? Have you bought the album? Well played, well played. Giving it all away for nothing. Such a foolish thing to do. I'm always looking for that extra something. When my everything is you. But there's a fear that burns a fire in my soul. When I'm face to face with things I can't control. So this is my confession, my deep and darkest secret. I've been acting like my demons, doing things I thought I'd never do. So I'm asking for redemption, I'm asking for forgiveness. All these things I've done to you, things I thought I would never do, things I thought I'd never do. Is it too late to say I'm sorry? Well, I'll say it anyway. I wrote the ending to our story. I played with love and lost the game. And now it's easier to say what's on my mind than to carry on with all these lies. This is my confession, my deep and darkest secret. I've been acting like my demons, doing things I thought I'd never do. So I'm asking for redemption, I'm asking for forgiveness. All these things I've done to, things I thought I would never do. Things I thought I'd never do, hiding the truth for way too long. Maybe I'm crazy, pouring my heart out in a song, but I've got to scream it at the top of my lungs. Baby, I was wrong, so wrong. So this is my confession, my deep and darkest secret. I've been acting like my demons, doing things I thought I'd never do. So I'm asking for redemption, I'm asking for forgiveness. All these things I've done to you, things I thought I would never do. Things I thought I'd never do. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much.